when you're a chosen one, people are really going to try you. People are going to test your energies. And you're going to see how a lot of people are two-faced. You're going to see how a lot of people are hypocritical. You're going to see how a lot of people contradict themselves all the time. A lot of people are very spiteful. When you're a chosen one, see, you have the aura, you have the vibe, you have the gift, you have the connection to source, right? You have the truth, you have the answers, right? And so when people come around you, they feel it, they know that, they love it, right? It's addicting. It's like intoxicating, you know what I'm saying? Being around the chosen one is a good time. Like, you're a good time, right? When people come around you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how to have a good time. You know how to make them feel good. You know what to say, how to say it. You know what I'm saying? You got good energy. You know what I'm saying? You just having a lovey-dovey time. You feel what I'm saying? And so people love that about you when they come around you, because, you know, your positivity, your energy, your aura, your divinity rubs off on them. But see, here's what happens, chosen one, and you're gonna realize this: the more you expose yourself to people, and the more you interact with people who are just not on your frequency, the ones who are not evolving on your timeline as rapidly, as quickly, right? Because everybody's on their own timeline, right? And so a lot of people like to claim, oh, I'm chosen, oh, I'm this, I'm that, but they're so far behind because they're still stuck in their old ways. They still let their old frequency fuck them up. And so they'll be on a hike, they'll be going so well, they'll be doing real good, you know what I'm saying? They'll be making epiphanies and having awakenings and be all positive. But as soon as their character is questioned, or as soon as something comes up, or, you know, maybe they don't get their way, or maybe you talk into them and your energy is just stronger. You know what I'm saying? They get jealous of you. This is what happens. They get jealous of you. They get envious of you. You start showing them and telling them like way more advanced stuff, and then that shit right there throws them off, because they want to feel like they know it all already. And the fact that they don't know it all already exposes their insecurity, and they start looping. They get defensive. They start getting all egotistical and narcissistic, and they start getting all blocked off, and they start trying to hate on you. Next thing you know, somebody you might even like, somebody you might be talking to. It could be a friend, it could be a co-worker, it could be a boyfriend, your girlfriend. It could be straight up anybody. Somebody who you've been fucking with for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Teammate, whatever, boss. Out of the blue, they'll just switch on you. They'll be like, damn, what the, just yesterday, just this morning, just a minute ago, you were acting all nice. Now you calling me out of my name and being crazy and trying to come at me and attacking and poking. Like, you ever seen somebody do it? Comment if this has happened to you. Comment if you know what I'm talking about. Because you're gonna realize, as a chosen one, because see, you don't do that. As a chosen one, your energy is just the same. Like, straight. Like, you're not all affected by the 3D world and going having all these highs and lows and shit. Like, yeah, you have those moments in time, but your energy remains divine, right? Whereas everybody else is they're just thrown off their path, and they're so sensitive, right? And they're so easily triggered. Comment if you know somebody like that, if you know what I'm talking about, if you've been in this situation before. And it's okay. It could be you. Maybe that was you at some point. Understanding there's different levels to this consciousness. There's different levels to awakening, right? There's different levels to the chosen lifestyle. And unfortunately, you know, we all make these mistakes, but unfortunately, if you're not where you want to be in life, if things are going wrong, if you're sad, if your money's running out, if you're stressing out, if like the world is like trying you, and you start hearing all these conspiracies, and now you're hearing about the files, you're hearing about the clouds in the sky are not being real, you're hearing about, you know what I'm saying, how they're doing all this GMO into the food, and now you're sitting here thinking about how the world is just so doom and gloom. This is what happens. Now the world that you live in is doom and gloom, and you're negative. What happened to being positive, chosen? What happened to being the light being? What happened to all of the, okay, because see, a lot of people like to sit there and focus on the problem. Yes, we understand there's a lot of problems that we can focus on, especially here in America. Especially here in America. But what's the point of focusing on the problem? What's the point of focusing on the problem when the chosen one is the solution? And see, if you're a real chosen one, you're not even tripping off of anything, right? Comment, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping off of anything, right? Comment, I'm not tripping, coach. Because, yeah, we already know the shit's getting crazy out here. We know, we see the gas prices. We get it. We get it. We get it. Okay, cool. Yeah. Groceries are costing a lot of money. Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, yeah. Politics. Okay, yeah, cool. Oh, chemical trails in the sky. Okay, cool. Oh, but okay, listen. But what are you going to do about it? Nothing. There's nothing you can do to control all of these things going on. They just want to distract you, gang. They just want to throw you off. So why are you focusing on the problem, right? The chosen one's not focusing on the problem. Their being is focusing on the solution. And so what happens is these people get triggered. They get offended and thrown off when you start talking about solutions, or you start saying, like, yo, stop talking about the problem. Like, you're talking about the problem too fucking much, right? And they're all like, oh, no. They're stuck in a low frequency. Stuck at a low frequency, and they just don't. Now there's a massive disconnect, because in their mind, because they've been exposed to chosen activity, and they think that they know things, and once I know, I can't unknow. Is what they say. They be saying shit like, once you know, you can't unknow. Okay, but like, what does that even fucking mean? People be talking in platitudes and shit like, now I know so much, and I know. Okay, great, but okay, so let's move on from just focusing on all these things and worrying about all these things, instead of harping on it, instead of just hyper analyzing on it. Yes, we understand the world is cooked, and we get it, bro. Like, we understand that. So what is the solution? Well, the solution is to level up yourself, because you can't control what's going on for real outside of you. There's only a limited amount of things you can control. And so when you tell somebody, yo, like, switch your focus, like, that's not even something you should be focusing on, because it's out of your control. A lot of people will turn on you. A lot of people want to sit around and complain. A lot of people want to sit around and be miserable. A lot of people who want to feel heard and accepted and validated because their life is not how they want it to be, they will just talk to you about all of this bullshit, and you'll be like, yo, I don't want to hear that. I'm not hearing that. I don't even agree with that shit. And that, just you not even agreeing with them makes them mad. See, because people want to be agreed with. Understand this. People want to be agreed with. Believe it or not. Now, somebody like me, I'm a Sagittarius. I don't even care about that whole astrology stuff that deeply. I do got a tattoo of it right here, but like, there was a time in my life when I was deeply associated with that. But like, at the end of the day, bro, I'm just blunt regardless. One of my characteristics is being blunt and being just not even outspoken, but just like, I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna be straight up, assertive and direct. Now, I do have a filter. I can decide not to say things. Like, I don't have but it's like, yo, I'm gonna say what needs to be said. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say what needs to be said, and a lot of times people don't want to hear what needs to be said. A lot of people don't want to hear what needs to be said, because what needs to be said hurts people's feelings, makes them uncomfortable, makes them second guess themselves, makes them question their entire existence. So you just gotta watch out, yo, because people are toxic. You just gotta watch out. Like, people are really toxic. Like, these people will play low key for a long time too. You'll be around people, you know what I'm saying? You'll be working out with the job for a long time, or maybe you'll be in a relationship with somebody for a long time, or you'll be talking to somebody just for a minute. It could be in person, on the internet, don't even matter, bro. Like it does. Like, they'll just be playing the part the whole time. People will play their part, they'll play their position to see what they can get out of you, to see what they can learn from you. You know what I'm saying? To see like what you got going on, just to find out how you do it. This is a lot of people are just around you for their own personal gains, for their own benefits, for their own personal interests, for real. And so you need to be aware of that. You need to be vigilant of these types of people, these energy vampires, and these people who like to siphon your energy, these people who like to try to just string you into their web of just toxicity. Because I'm telling you, a lot of people they're not chosen, they're toxic, for real. And so just by saying they're chosen, but knowing they're not, it's fucking toxic as fuck right there. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because now you over here giving them the benefit of the doubt, right? You over here trying to spit game and trying to spit bars and, I'm saying, drop esoteric wisdom, you know, giving them crumbs and shit, thinking that maybe they'll pick it up, and you know they don't know what the fuck they might say some shit, but it's really just regurgitated shit they just heard on some TikTok shit. Like, these people don't know what the fuck they're really talking about. People think they know shit because they saw it on TikTok. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about just because you see the TikTok. Like, this shit is more than TikTok. This shit is before TikTok. This is about really doing the inner work, the shadow work. Have you really done the energy work? The fuck you people talking about? People out here are really just thinking they know so much off of fucking TikToks. Oh, they got it all figured out, but they haven't done any inner work, for real. So that's the disconnect. They got all this shit that they think they know, but they don't really know themselves yet. And so they haven't really applied for real what they know to who they. It's just completely warped up. It's a warped equation. And that's why people become toxic. That's why they start to turn on you. That's why they 1 minute they're this way, 1 minute they're that way on some hot and cold shit. You're like, oh, what the fuck? Like, how are you acting like this right now when you were just acting like that? That's why, gang. That's why. It's because people have all this shit in their mind that they think they know, but they don't know themselves. So they're spitting out just parrot type facts, things that they feel good, that satisfy the ego because they want to sound and feel smart. But they don't know who the fuck is even saying that. They don't even know the person who's saying that shit. They think it's them, but it's really not them. That's just some shit they heard that sounded good, but they don't know who they are, because at the core, they've been seeking answers outside of themselves the whole time. They've been looking for answers outside themselves the whole time. They've never gone inside. They've never done the introspective look. They've never really done the meditations. They've never did it. They never sat in the dark. They never raised their energy and kundalini. They never sat there and just... They never did that shit for real with the frequencies on the side. They never did it in the silence, and they never did it off the cyber chilling. They never did it. They just never did. And a lot of people are gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm chosen. No, you're not. You just want to be a part of something. And I get it, I get it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're a real chosen one, you'll know what I'm talking about. Right? You'll know what I'm talking about. And now, look, you want to give benefit. You want to give benefit of the doubt to people, because, like, we want people to grow. We want them to get better. You know what I'm saying? We're compassionate. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, sometimes these their egos are just crazy. And we need to, like, somebody's got to deflate the egos, because if you're a chosen one, you're not going to tolerate it. They're going to think you're all types of mean. They're going to think you're disrespectful. They're going to think just that you're whatever. But honestly, it's just the fact that people shouldn't have the audacity to try your energies if you're a chosen one, because you already know what's going on. Like, you already know what time it is. And it's like, you ever met somebody who tries to teach you something that you already know? Like, yo, somebody tries to tell you and teach you and inform you about shit that you already, like, fucking graduated into master shit. Like, that's crazy. But it's not even that they're talking to you about it. It's like they're telling it to you as if you need to learn it and you've never heard it before, and there's some new information. And like, yeah, like, I get it. If you want to talk about some shit, we could like expand on it, expound on it, and like pull up reminders and shit. But like, people will talk to you and try to tell you things. It's like a fucking freshman trying to teach the goddamn sophomore or the senior or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like a 13-year-old trying to teach a fucking 30-year-old. Like, what the fuck? It's like it's just crazy. Like, people try to talk and teach about shit that like, what are you like? And see, that's a problem right there. Like, people are really stuck trying to talk and teach way too much. People need to be quiet. People really need to be quiet, because they often fuck themselves just by talking too much, saying the wrong things, not thinking about what they're saying, and just contradicting and completely they just sound foolish. Now I'm gonna park this car because I gotta focus. But yeah, don't let these types of people, like, you know what I'm saying, ruin your energy or ruin your vibration. Because, you know what I'm saying, they're out here. It's gonna happen on your day-to-day basis. Your job, chosen one, is to stay level-headed, stay calm, cool, collected, and just laugh about it, right? Because I'm telling you, people, it could be a person at a gas station. It could be somebody just at Whole Foods. It could be somebody at the restaurant, bro. It could be anybody who you dealing with. You'd be like, yo, what the fuck, like, you were just being so nice, server, not because like X, Y, and Z. Like, now you switch. Like, people will just switch up on you, gang. I'm trying to tell you. So you guys just be mindful of that. So that's why it's really best for you to just do your own thing, gang. Do your own thing, bro. Only fuck with the people who fuck with you heavy. You know what I'm saying? Even watch out for them. You know what I'm saying? You know, and, you know, really tap in while the chosen ones. Tap in with me. You know what I'm saying? Link in the description. Tap in with me. Book a breakthrough call. Book a breakthrough session. Apply for the mentorship. I know sometimes you might just need somebody to talk to, somebody to just connect with, somebody to bounce your ideas off with, somebody to chop it up with. That's me. Big Henry, Big Wealthy. I'm your brother. I'm your coach. I want you to elevate your situation and not let these bots, these sleepwalkers bring you down. A lot of these people are really sleepwalkers for real. They're really not who they say they are. They're really not conscious like they want to be. They're wannabes. They're really not woke like they say they are. They're really not tapped in, tuned in, and turned on for real. They never read a motherfucking book about spirituality. Never done any type of real spiritual work. They just trying to tap in with the trends for real. That's really what it is. So don't let these motherfucking people, don't let these Decepticons fool you, gang. Don't let these sleepwalkers fool you. That's all I got to say, all right? Anyways, if this video was cool, if you liked it, you know what I'm saying, comment, like, subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss anything coming up in the future. And as always, stay happy, healthy, wealthy, blessed, and focus on success. And when you see me drop another video, you already know what to do, fam. Tap in. Link in the description. Peace.